What's good? It's Rishi back here with another reaction video to Death Note. And we gonna get straight into it. Last episode, this nigga Light was tripping. And he's tripping. He tried to kill Wendell Taylor. It fell right into L's trap. He tried to kill somebody and it wasn't L. It ended up not being him. So now, he basically bamboozled. Light's bamboozled. He like, fuck. Only people who can see this broadcast are people that are in the region that Light is in. Nobody else can see it. So people outside of the country and the city that they're in cannot see the broadcast. So he already knows that it can only be a select few people. So that just was sorting down the list of people they gotta look for even more. So after that, Light's flustered and shit. He's sitting there like, damn, I don't know what to do. He yelling at Ryuk and stuff, starting to get mad at bro. And Ryuk like, hey, I got something for you. Come here. He's telling him about the Shinigami eyes. I really don't know. I guess bro gonna take this deal. Cause in the opening, I'm not gonna lie, the opening keeps looking at it like Light got red eyes and shit. So I'm sitting here thinking like, bro gotta take it. But at the same time, like, what if he died? Like, what if he got like 2 years left? Bro just gonna die just like that? I don't know. But let's get right into it. Light is just diving headfirst into the darkness. No worries. Says, I got this. I'ma change the world my way. Infinite Tsukiyomi type shit. This nigga has to be stopped, not gonna lie.
Maybe he was serious about losing his death note. It was probably picked up by some human, but why would he need two?
Beats me. I'll never understand that guy.
So, the price for receiving the eyes of a Shinigami? Ryuk. This deal is...
Okay. I did not expect that.
Let's get this straight. My plan is to create an ideal new world free from evil and all criminals. I might consider the deal if it lengthened my life, but not if I die sooner. I figured you, of all people, should know I wouldn't take this. Or better yet, you could have simply included it in the instructions for the Death Note.
Good point.
Well, you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me ahead of time? Shinigami?
Nothing else. Probably.
Really? That's too bad. He's still following me. Perfect.
Of course
this whole
he
thing
is.
would just be a waste of time if he wasn't tailing me.
You'd figured out a way to find your stalker's name. So tell me, what do you plan on doing?
I'm so excited. And the best part is I have you all to myself.
Yeah.
Date's on his day off. A normal kid, just a hardworking senior in high school.
I don't get it, Light. Didn't you say you weren't going out until entrance exams were over?
That was before I scored #1 on the national practice exams.
Oh, you're such a nerd.
This nigga really on a date. Just vibing.
It's him. He's here.
This is Sasaki, calling from bus 174.
Tell him what's going on, and no tricks either. I swear I'll kill every one of these passengers.
Absolute crash outs.
It's okay. We don't have to pass notes back and forth. As long as we keep it down, he won't be able to hear our voices over the sound of the engine. I have no choice. I'm sure Light Yagami isn't Kira. If he was, he could just kill this guy with a heart attack. Here's my proof. Take a look.
His name is Ray Penber. He won't shoot us. In fact, he's not gonna do anything.
Don't move, you little punk!
Gotcha.
Don't mess with me! How long have you been hiding back there?
That little note that Light accidentally dropped was actually torn from the pages of the Death Note itself. Is the top-ranked student in the country. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Fuck. Oh my gosh.
Kiichiro Osoreda. Accidental death. He dies when struck by a car. You will be next, Ray Penber.
Shit, guys.
I promise I won't tell anyone that I met you, and of course, it's just as I thought.
Hey, welcome back.
What a day.
Buzzjacking?
Some junkie.
It's a little hard to believe that that was all a coincidence, don't you think?
You wouldn't get involved with the Kira case, and you wouldn't do anything dangerous. More importantly, tell me how I can convince your dad I'm worthy of his daughter. Kira doesn't scare me half as much as he does.
I'll use some of those inmates I've been keeping alive to play around with Elle a little more.
Gods of Death. Tell the police to monitor prison populations closely for the next few days. Kira may use other suicide notes to communicate with us.
This place is crawling with humans. How you gonna do it here? Experiments?
Yeah. I've been using known criminals who live in this part of town to test out different killing methods. I can add a name afterwards, and it'll still happen.
Ooh, even I didn't know that one.
He's here. Right on time. That's right. Don't turn around or put your hands in your pockets. I won't hesitate to kill you here.
It couldn't be. His voice. Don't do it.
That man has been repeatedly charged with sexual assault. He's managed to avoid conviction every time due to lack of evidence.
I believe you. You're Kira.
Just because you refuse to cooperate. I think you should consider them the real hostages at the moment. And if you don't do exactly as I say, she will die. And so will the rest of your family, including you. And that's a promise. Right. Then take this envelope.
Huh?
First, take the transceiver out of the envelope, then put the...
To converse from a close distance, even underground. He really thought this through.
All right. Now get on the Yamanote line. Inner or outer route.
Flying into this nigga's hand. Hook, line, and sinker.
When you get on the train, pick a spot in front of you and don't take your... Agents are currently in Japan. Speak quietly into the transceiver and don't make it obvious.
I believe it's 4 teams. 3 agents per team for a total of 12.
Okay.
This.
Of those 12 agents you mentioned, I want you to write down the name of your superior, the one who's heading up this investigation, in the space at the very top of the page. Next, take out your laptop and turn it on. Any minute now, your boss is going to send you a message with a file attachment. It contains the names and photos of all the FBI agents provided. You're going to do this for each agent.
It doesn't make sense. If he's got the names already, why use me?
Place them on the rack directly above your head. After that, you're going to stay in your seat and ride the train for at least another 30 minutes. When you are absolutely certain that nobody will notice you leave...
Can't I remember who it belongs to?
Farewell, Ray Penber. Death note. Ironic. Without even realizing it, he was actually signing a death warrant for all of his colleagues. And the other 11 investigators? They all died of heart attacks after receiving the same file.
Damn.
It's me. I've got a report in front of me right now stating that all of our agents in Japan are dead.
I just got off the phone with the director of the FBI. According to him, it seems that you arranged for the FBI to come to Japan.
I felt that it was necessary to uncover Kira's identity.
I cannot accept that. I find it unbelievable that you would spy on us.
The very people work when it gets in his way, whether they're criminals or not.
So much for his sense of justice. He's a murderer.
We have another victim. A note was found.
Love apples.
Damn you, Kira.
So what's with the family meeting, Dad?
I figured you're going to find out sooner or later, so I might as well tell you.
This is crazy.
I don't want you to be alarmed. I'm sure you've heard of this Kira investigation. Well, I'm currently in charge of it. There's a chance that Kira will actually try to kill anyone who comes after him. His crimes are ruthless and more frightening than any...
Your life is so much more important than some job.
I can't. I could never forgive myself if I walked away from this.
I think it's honorable of you, Dad. I'm proud to
This
be able
nigga's
to
a
call you my
scumbag.
father.
This nigga is
And
trash.
if anything should ever happen to you,
we now know that Kira doesn't just target criminals. He'll kill anyone who opposes him. Your own lives, your families, and all the others you'll be leaving behind. Noted if you choose not to stay. You have my word. But if you're not absolutely sure, that is all.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, that's him, all right. There's no doubt about it.
Remember any of the other passengers?
I see. Well, thanks for talking with me anyway. I appreciate it. On the bus that day. And if that is the case, then I know that he's close enough to use this bus route.
5 men, huh? Well, 6, including myself. Still, I'm grateful to see that the...
Hold on a second. El just said that he's decided to trust us now. But honestly, what reason to
put our lives at risk to bring Kira to justice? So I hope you understand what this means. We're really sticking our necks out here.
But you never have to show your face, do you? You just give the orders.
El, if all of us are going to work together on this investigation, and if you truly meant what you said about trusting the 6 of us...
Thought it already crossed my mind. After all, I did say that I trusted all of you.
In the past, so what makes this one so different? The way El's been conducting things so far, odds are he's gonna send a stand-in or a proxy of some kind to meet us and...
I don't really see how we can solve this case without his help.
I agree. From the beginning, he's been very upfront about the fact that he would need...
Why would he do something like that?
There were a number of people on the task force who distrusted El before this investigation began. And once we got started...
Only those investigators he could trust. And to do that, he needed to weed out anyone who wasn't totally committed.
If we're working with that guy, I'm leaving the task force. You don't have to worry. I won't try to follow you. I'm not interested in finding El.
I'm staying in a suite at the Tato Hotel at the moment. But I'll be switching hotels every few days from this point on. Minutes apart. Please arrange it so you're all here at midnight.
So be it. I'm ready to show my face. I'll make my first public appearance as El. If you ever manage to find out about these secrets...
Been quite active over these last few days. Think carefully. Was there anything I missed? And what comes next? There are endless possibilities.
It's unlocked. Please, let yourselves in.